Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith of Smiths in the Block here with the Strat Time Report, and it's kind of a strange tape here this morning. If we take a look at the SPY, we drop back in as an inside day, so we can expect a little back and forth movement, and obviously it's a little red here, but there was a lot of strength and weakness within the market. So if you go to 60, you're going to see this, gets hit right out the chute, doesn't take out yesterday's high, so here's your inside bar, here's your inside day up into here. So back and forth we go because there was a lot of internal strength in there. If you're just looking at the futures, you might think we're just going to crater, but there was a lot of strength in there, which I'm going to show you here in a second. So inside day it is. We're nowhere near taking that out. So for tomorrow, it looks like we're going to be looking at today's highs or lows. And oftentimes what will happen then, we get stuck right here in the middle and dry up a little bit. But we'll see. If we go to QQQ, QQQ also an inside day, right? So back and forth we go. And if we go to the diamonds, and Dow Jones Diamonds not quite here, and you can see the Dow Jones Diamonds yesterday stayed inside, and now coming back through it, but 2 day inside pattern and all that stuff. So what we look for is a couple things. We'll go to the gappers, OPAD, and OPAD, and here you can see how you can get in on these. When I would tell you to stay in the 30s and 60s, inside 30, inside 30, right? And here, this was above 1564, trade 19 with no lower low on the 30. So pretty nice work there. If we go to ZYME, and you can see that shot up here, and that was inside on the 60 here, real nice here, off that inside 60 over 34.62 and shot up all the way to 37. So we'll see if there's anything more out of that kind of stuff. And then sticking with some of these gunners like AFRM. And AFRM inside day, and that broke here above 112.76. Still handling inside week, but green on all time frames. So that was above 112.76, trading 116 change right now, not bad there. If we go to URI. URI, inside day to the down, upside, 212, and if that works, it's going to give you that outside week, which we did. Still inside on the month doji, but coming back up. You can see some nice strength in there. But if there's anything that's really standing out here in the strong is the retail. And if you go to the XRT, you'll see the inside 60 to the upside coming off the lows on an outside day. 3, 2 to the upside, right, coming back up. So a lot of that retail having a nice day here. If you go to CarMax, and CarMax coming up here nicely, you can see that. Here was your inside 60, the outside day to the upside here, just still ripping, trying to go up to the new highs. Even the GameStonker, for those apes coming up a little bit, backing off now is an inside 60, but had a nice little morning. That's also going to take that here, the weekly above 209.90. It's right there right now, but that's a 2 down, 2 up for GameStop above that. You go to Lulu, and Lulu, inside day, stop them out, RevStrat here, 122. Over 421.02, trading 429.38. Not a bad little move there. If we go to Williams Sonoma from the weekend vid, inside week, pokes down, RevStrat week here, over 183.80, trading 188.60, some more nice chunks there, looking to take this thing out, and then you'd want to stay over 189 because of the mother bar. You can see this huge bar that they're in. So the magnitude on this is to take that out. Your hopes is it keeps going, but you want it to stay above this, otherwise you just have that stop them out here, then stop them out here and drop back into the middle, but you've got the strength and all the retail helping you out. If you go to Deckers, Decker's backing off a little bit here on that 60. We've known about this 2 down, 2 up week. Magnitude was to hit up into here, which it did on the inside day Momo Hammer. And this is what we call exhaustion risk. Once it does that, then we don't know. And you can see how it's backed off since then. If you go to Tractor Supply, and Tractor Supply, inside day to the upside. That was a nice little break here too. Over 205.73, trading 208.24. There's another $3. Captain Sig, SIG, Captain Sig coming up with the retail, and you can see that just went inside and up on the 60 here. Up, inside, boom, there you go. And if that works, the hopes is you can break this weekly high. Last week's high of 83.99, you're almost there, and that would be a 222 to the upside on the week. If we go to AutoNation, and AutoNation coming back up. Remember that monthly we were looking for this 2 up, 2 down, but then you get the weekly here, 2 down, 2 up reversal on the week, and off she goes and still going. AutoNation. Another group that was strong this morning was Home Builders. XHB going 2 down, 2 up here. If you go to ITB, and ITB once again 2 down, 2 up reversal, and that's going to give you all the gang over there. Toll Brothers 2-2 reversal. How's Pulte doing? Even Pulte coming back, and this is an outside bar here, 3-2-2. So we're looking at the magnitude to take this out because they paid up and they sold down. Now it looks like they want to do it again. That's going to give a magnitude of 48.89. So you got just a little bit left on that. And Weyerhaeuser, outside day to the upside, DHI. So right across the board, you can see them all looking the same. That's the good thing about inside days is when they start rotating in and out of certain things, it gets pretty obvious what they're doing. So right now they're buying retail, Home Builders. If we go to UPST. And UPST with the slight lower low yesterday, and there's a 2 down, 2 up reversal and going blasting into the highs. And this is on the 60, what we call a Momo hammer, right? And anybody short this said, oh, I think it's going to roll down. But then when it comes up here and takes it out, boom. So many people have been told it's like it's a hanging man. I'm like, that's Momo hammer if it takes it out to the upside, because you got shorts trapped and you're green on all time frames, which means you got aggressive buyers and shorts getting carried out. Boom, and off she goes. If you go to SQ. SQ, you can see this slight lower low day, 2 down, 2 up. These two become an outside bar of this here, right? And that changes that weekly back to green. Still red on the month, but having a nice morning at least. If we go to CAR, Avis. And Avis coming up, it's a regular hammer here, and then just you can see the broadening formation where it's stalling out. You can see the higher highs. You see these lower lows. There's your broadening formation. So we'll see if that sets up again. Had a nice morning. Just exhaustion risk by going into the new highs here. So we'll see how that goes. We go to ALGN. ALGN was in the video last night because of this. The inside day, the poke down, rev strat, boom, there she goes. And it's a nice little move there for ALGN. Palantir for those apes coming back. Palantir takes out that monthly high, takes out the weekly high, 2-2 on the week. So having a nice day. Slight poke down here on the 60. So this would be a 2 up, 2 down, 2 back up over 28.45. If we can go re-breaking that. If we go to Moderna, they just got their vaccine approved in Canada. Inside day to the upside, still kind of stuck on this 60, so we'll see if that gets going with BNTX. Also having an alright little day here off the outside 60, inside 60 to the upside, 3-1-2. Right? And that's something we look for because they're willing to pay up, sell down, meet in the middle, real move to take out either side of the 3, which it did. So we'll see if there's anything more to it. On the downside, from yesterday, still going. BLI, puke. Look at this thing. All sorts of problems. Inside weak and downer. Having some real issues here. And so we'll see. Stalls out a little bit here near the lows. If we go to Honeywell. The industrials, not totally getting killed and now inside in the 60, but it is inside day and down. So that's something I'd want to know about because it reconfirms this. The 2 up by taking out the highs in the month and then the 2 down month coming back. Still keeping an eye on this weekly broadening formation to see if we can finish the job down into here. If we go to MGNX. Yeesh, the pivot machine gun triangle day out. Rev strat day. Inside day. Pokes up. Boom, takes all of these guys out in one shot, right? And there's your higher high, there's your lower lows, there's your broadening formation, which is outside weak after an outside week. That's a 3-3. outside monther, and now we'll see if that continues. It was a little quick, but we'll see if there's any more opportunity, even though it's hit magnitude already. Let's see if there's any 15s in there or something. Here you go, the 15 minute, right here, your inside 15er, takes them right down. If we go to some of the drugs are getting hit, bios, Jazz Farm, and you can see this Jazz Farm coming down inside weak to the downside, Jazz Farm, and now on the 15 minute, you can see how it comes up and makes the higher high after the lower low. So back through the broadening formation to see if we can take that down. If we go to Bristol Myers, Bristol Myers, just like the Momo Hammer, this is Momo Shooter right here on the daily. Took out the slight lower low, get a few shorts to cover and any bottom pickers, boom, carry them out because this thing is a 2-2 reversal on the month, and we've known about that. Just kind of stalling out here now near the lows, but an inside 60 we'll see. If you go to Lilly, inside 60 trying to come back up, but there's your inside Momo Shooter daily, right, and that's reconfirming this month. 2 up, 2 down, right, reversal. Red on all time frames, 60 trying to recover a little bit. Johnny John trying to recover off the 60 right now. Did get that outside day, so once it's turned red in here on the daily, you could be looking for this outside day because we know that shooter's still in force. 2-2 reversal on the month, red on the week, all that kind of good stuff. If we go to gold, and gold itself here, GLD, coming down, and remember we're looking at the RevStrat monther here, but then it started to fail, and one of the problems was, and now you got inside on the 60, was that looking at the miners themselves, they were nowhere near taking out the monthly highs, so they were not confirming what gold was trying to hint at. So GDX coming down, there's your inside 60, you can go right around all the big boys, our GLD, Newmont, all those guys having some problems over there. Gold for sale. If we go to also in the bio, VRTX. VRTX, inside day to the downside, getting hit red on the month, now inside in the 60s. So we can expect a lot of these inside 60s and stuff because of the inside day formation that's taking hold here. If we go to S metals, also coming down with the gold, SCCO, and there's a kicking pattern here. That's what you look for. Bright green, gaps down, boom. Anybody who stayed long overnight, screwed. Boom, down it goes. So that's something you look for. And if that works, you've got the inside month to the downside and red on all time frames. So some problems over there. And FCX also getting hit a bit here. And didn't quite gap down, but you can see bright green yesterday and then boom, take them out, right? So FCX also an inside 60. So we're seeing a lot of inside 60s to be expected. So we did have those opening themes, and we'll see if they want to follow through any of this stuff. But certainly always want to be aware when the broader averages are having an inside day, because you can get the back and forth, right? And so you can see here, slow going, but on the SPY, 2 down, 2 up reversal on the 60. And so far, still trying to recover off of that. So we'll see how that goes coming into the weekend. All right, I'm Rob Smith of Smith in the Black with the Strat Time Report.